I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info. It's a beautiful fall day here on Bainbridge Island, and it's just kind of a nice crisp day, blue sky, the sun is out, and I absolutely love our yard. We have over 2.5 lots here, and I feel very fortunate to live back here in the tall cedars. We got cedars that are over 100 feet tall, and I love, particularly in the summertime, walking around on summer evenings and just enjoying the various flowers and how they smell and all the various colors, and listening to the birds sing, and playing out here with Luna, and with the ball, and or taking her to the beach. And just this last weekend, we'd been having a stretch of wind and rain, and the wind stopped blowing, and the rain stopped, and so I came out into our yard to begin fall cleanup. And as I started walking around with a few hours of daylight that we have at this time of year, my heart sank. I just felt overwhelmed when I looked at all the leaves and all the cedars. It just seemed absolutely impossible that I was going to be able to get all this done. My mind raced as I looked at the broadleaf maple leaves on the ground, and the ones that are still up there in the tree, and all the red cedar droppings are everywhere, and even the roof is covered with moss and with the red cedars. And everywhere I looked, the daisies were dead, needed to be cut back. The lilies all needed to be cut back, and all the hydrangeas were done, and each blossom needed to be cut off. And the yard's just littered with broken limbs that came down during the rain. And as I stood there just frozen, I thought of all I needed to do for the 2 classes that are coming up for the Global Hypnosis Summit, and preparation I need to do for Galaxy of Star Weekend that's coming up in February, and there's just so much work to do here in the yard, and then the things I need to do with Hypnosis Health Info. And I have a new video program that I need to learn, and just on and on and on at everything there is to do. And finally I just sat down on the deck, on the edge of the deck, and had Luna snuggled in under my armpit, and like she likes to do, her nose all snuggled in there. And I took a minute and did the light switch self-hypnosis, and the suggestion that I used was, I'm calm and I'm relaxed. I easily complete my yard cleanup, one task at a time. And I just sat there for a moment and focused on just being calm, being relaxed, and doing one thing at a time out here in the yard, and seeing it all get done. And a peace settled over me, and I realized that there are still more leaves to fall, so no point in breaking that yet, and no point in cleaning the roof yet, because there's more cedar stuff to come down onto the roof and more leaves to fall on that. And so I went out to the barn and got my clippers and got the yard bin and began to cut each blossom of the hydrangeas. And as I did that, there was just a pleasant calm that came over me. And as I worked from bush to bush, I reflected on all the pleasant memories of this last spring and the summer evenings of sitting out by the fire and just sitting there talking with Marilyn and petting Luna. And in a few weeks, the days will begin to get longer and bring the promise of those summer nights by the fire that I do love so much. And it's amazing that using hypnosis for only 1 minute with the light switch self-hypnosis technique, I went from depression and despair to promise and joy. Hypnosis, it's a powerful tool. It's a tool that you can use to change your mood, you can change your thoughts. It's a tool that you can take back control of you and be in control of what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So I urge you, I invite you to visit hypnosishealthinfo.com and check out the materials that are there on using self-hypnosis and all the myths about hypnosis, and watch the videos on the light switch self-hypnosis technique and how to do written suggestions, and the power minutes and what they are and how to use those, and just find out how you can take control of your thoughts and your emotions and change overwhelm and sadness and depression and despair into promise and joy and a true sense of calm and peace. I wish you a warm, wonderful winter, and the promise of spring and longer days and more light. And this is Roger Moore at Hypnosis Health Info.
Let it come.